Morning for the last time from Weymouth. So I have all of my stuff and my things, and I am walking into town to catch the bus, which will take me to a train, which will take me to another train, which will take me to another bus, which will get me to Penzance, or Long Rock technically, which is like the little village right outside of Penzance, where I'll stay for the next bit. I was actually there last summer for like 5 or 6 days, and then again for a day on the other side of going to the Isles of Scilly, and I really liked it. Like, the place was exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted. Yeah, so I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be back in Cornwall and to do some walking and exploring there. So yeah, let's head to the bus. Well, I made it to the bus stop and just waiting for my bus, which should be here in the next 15 minutes, but bye to Weymouth. From the Axminster rail station. It's a very teeny tiny little station. This is it. I've seen smaller, but it's got 2 platforms. So I have about an hour to kill. There's this little farm shop, and they have these dairy vending machines. I've seen them all over Dorset, and I've always been on the bus, so I'm so curious. Apparently they do like milk and milkshakes, which here is basically flavored milk. So like in the United States, what we'd consider chocolate milk, that would be a chocolate milkshake here. Or like on the east coast of the US, how they have like coffee milk or strawberry milk or things like that are like flavored milks, and like that's the consistency of a milkshake. Basically most places outside of the United States, like the thick ice creamy stuff that like Americans think of as a milkshake, that's a very American thing. So I'm curious, I might go get a milkshake. Interesting. So, oh, it's even, what else did I have? Cups, flapjacks, butter, eggs, cheese. Fascinating. Question if you have Biscoff flavored. Chocolate milk. This is wild. I've got my chocolate milk. It's very much just chocolate milk. It's good, but I probably should have gotten the Biscoff just for like novelty's sake, but I knew I'd like this, so I don't know if I need to drink this. I made it to Hale, so I'm about a half an hour away from where I'm staying outside of Penzance. It was just super, like, way cheaper to get a train just to here as opposed to all the way to Penzance, so I was gonna have to take a bus either way. Figured just do this. So now to find the bus stop and to get a bus. My little twin bed, my TV that I will never use, a little sink, little street view, little closet, everything that I could need. Well, I've just been to the shop, got a few things to take with me on my hikes for lunches and stuff like that when I'm not near places to buy food, and headed back to the hotel. It's called the hotel, but it's really like 5 rooms on top of a pub, and I've stayed there last year for like a week or so, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it's very like a couple of random passer-throughs and a bunch of locals that kind of haunt the place, and I don't know, it's just a little more off the beaten path from like busy areas in Cornwall, but not so isolated that I don't have access to things, you know, like grocery stores and buses. Like, there's a bus stop literally right outside. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna go on a hike from Land's End, which is kind of where I ended last year. Like, I technically ended in Sun Cove because I'd done the Land's End to Sun Cove the time before that I visited in like 2018 or whatever. So I'm going to kind of pick up where I left off and just see how far I get in the time that I'm here. So, you know, I might get really far, I might not. I've heard that part of the hike, the Land's End to essentially Mouse Hole, which is this teeny tiny little village, is a bit brutal. So I'm going to take it a little bit at a time. I'm not going to push myself. I think for tomorrow I'm only planning to do like 6 miles, and it ends in this like little cove. Honestly, I'm wearing full coverage clothing right now, so it's probably going to be too cold to swim here. 1, it's super windy. 2, it's like 10 degrees Fahrenheit colder. And 3, the water's a lot colder too because it's not as protected as it is like at Weymouth. So I don't know that I'm swimming here or probably anywhere else on this trip, but you know, we'll see. So the rest of my evening is just gonna be, I'm gonna go down to the pub, have dinner there, and that'll be about it.